All right, so we now have our drawing good here. So click off. So let's go ahead and fix this up a little bit. I'm just gonna switch this to black, and then we can go from our. So I'm gonna go to drawing mode. I don't think it really matters. I'm gonna go to lines. I'm gonna go to the material here, and right now it's blue. I'm just gonna go ahead and make that back to black because that's what it's supposed to be. Great. Okay, so now that's the right color. That's fine. Next I want to do is, like I said, the fills. So I'm gonna go to the fills here, and then we are in draw mode. I'm gonna select the fill. It'll automatically select the fill here. And then instead of solid stroke, I do want to show you something with this because you might accidentally do this. If you go like that and then you click, you're gonna be like, oh, it didn't work. What I want you to notice is, look right here. Watch when I click. See if you see how like it got a little weird. Like see how like slightly something changed? Because what happens is this. I undid it. I'm gonna click. It creates. Can you see it somewhere? Yeah. See this line right here? I'm gonna undo. Oh, hang on. Now it's not doing it. Hang on. It's weird. But see that line there? Basically what's happening is it's filling it with the stroke. And if you keep doing that, okay. See, it actually puts a stroke inside of it. And it'll end up happening when you're like, oh, and then you figure out how to do fill right, you'll have all these little lines in there. So make sure if you accidentally have that on stroke that you undo it and make sure you can tell that it's undone because otherwise it's just gonna not be great. You can even like go like this, and then I could turn the visibility of this off, and now I can see the lines that are there, right? So if for some reason you do screw up, what you could always do is just do that, go to edit mode, hit A, delete, and just delete it. That way it's gone. I'll turn this back on. So if you accidentally screw that up, just make sure you don't, that you unscrew it up. So we're gonna go fill, and then I got to make sure I choose the solid fill. Okay. I'm gonna go to the material here actually, and I'm gonna rename it. Let's call this lines because that's what that is, and let's call this uh, white fill because that's what it is. Actually, let's call these black lines. I don't know if I'm doing other lines, but black lines. Okay. So I'm gonna select the fill here. For now, I'm gonna leave it gray. I'll change the color afterwards. Actually, we'll even just do let's do red. Okay, like that. The reason being is it's easy to change the color, right? But if I did white, I'm not gonna be able to tell what actually got filled. So I'm gonna click in here and you can see it did the entirety of it white. And the reason for that is there are gaps, okay? You can see it filled pretty well, but see the gap right here? So I need to actually connect that. Um, and then, well, see, I didn't get quite to the edge there. It's kind of annoying. But I need to fix that. So it will auto sort of like fill gaps. Like it'll, if there's little gaps, it'll try to cover them. It's actually kind of a pain because now I can't, I'd have to like manually paint that in. I'm just going to leave it alone. But yeah, so I want to fix that. So the easiest way to do that is I'm just going to go to edit mode. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to select, let's, make sure we're on lines. I'm going to turn the fill off just so I don't accidentally select it. Go to edit mode. I'm going to switch to the vertex mode. I'm going to select this point. I'm going to hold shift, select this point, and then I'm going to hit F. F. And that did not work. Okay. So sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, because it goes based off of the starting and ending point. So what we're going to do instead is I'm just going to select this, and let's grab this one actually. I'm going to go like this. I'm at G, and I'm just going to pull it so it overlaps a little bit. And then can I grab you? And then I'm just going to G this up a little bit so that I make sure that the overlaps as well. And then we'll hit G, and I'm just going to, not that one, not you guys. There, G, and I'm just going to make sure that's a little thing. Okay. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back on. Now it should be able to fill this different color. Hopefully all the gaps are filled. Um, let's go select the fill again here. You can select it here, you can select it there, and you'll be good. Let's go to the materials, and I need to make another material. So I have white fill, I need to make yellow fill. So let's go ahead and click on this. We're going to do, so you click the little plus to add a new slot. I'm going to hit new. It's going to make a new material, and we will call this yellow. I don't know how to spell yellow, apparently. Yellow fill. And we're going to make it a fill, not a stroke. And I'm going to pull this up, and we'll just go ahead and make this like the correct yellow. Okay, like that. Yay. Okay, so let's go back to draw mode. And let me see, I got this, we got that, we got yellow fills already selected, and we'll click in there, and voila. Now we've got yellow fill inside of there. Looking good. Okay, looks like this. I think I wanted black. I don't remember what the color that was. Let's go to, I could just do it down. Um, yeah, it should be black on the inside. Also, this is going to have to be white. So we will approach this a little bit differently. I'm going to show you another way of doing fills in just a second. Um, okay, that looks pretty okay. Let's do okay, fill blah blah blah. That looks good. Let's take the white and we'll actually just go ahead and make it white. Like so, and I'm gonna make it slightly off-white just because it's easy. That way I can see it. Let's take the saturation down even more, but I just want to have a slight yellowness so I can see it. Okay, good. All right, looks good. So now I have the strokes and I have the fill, but next I need to do is the shading because if we turn off the fills, you can see there's basically three levels, right? There's lines, fills, and then there's shading. So I'm gonna do shading in the next video, and we'll approach it in a slightly different way than we approached the other.